Hello.
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 Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're taking a break on the pressure washer because we have to order parts. And I've already made a video of putting it together. And I may make a quick overview of putting it together again because we're going a little bit further into it. Right now, the parts come in for the lathe. Michael, I have not forgot about you. I still plan on coming over there. I'm just going to put it back together right now because I hate to see it apart, and I just won't use it in back gears. And very rarely do I ever have to do that. All right.
Want me to powder?
No, we're fine. There's Tara. Say hello, Tara.
Hello.
Is it raining outside? Something's hitting the window. But anyway, we're going to put the lathe back together. And is it raining? Huh?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. All right.
Can I use some drink or would you like?
Yes, you may get something to drink, eat, whatever. You live here, you can get stuff.
You want to put it in here?
All right. So, you're probably wondering, well, you ain't got the camera pointed nowhere. Well, yes, I do. When I get this rolled over, it'll be pointed at me. Because I am not going to fight this lathe today. I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to turn it in such a way that I can get to it and see it. Now, let's move y'all over here. Turn you that way just a little bit. There we go. Alright. Howdy. What's up? Let's get all these metal chips out of here. Tara, where's your chip brush, baby? That little white chip brush. I tell you what, y'all don't think this little lathe don't get used. The chips come from somewhere. Huh, that's it. I really don't want to flick them towards the camera, but I don't have a whole lot of choice. I'll put my hand up here for a minute. Y'all, there we go. Our Bar Z Bash chip brush. Bar Z Bash and Bruce Witham chip brush. Well, this thing's got chips everywhere. Yeah, well, I wasn't planning on cleaning up. I was just planning on putting the lathe back together. This was my bench that I performed delicate electronic surgery on. Not anymore. It's got Tara's lathe on it. And if I ever get enough money and the GoPro, and the GoFundMe, I can have that other lathe shipped here. Alright. Now, I'm going to wipe my gloves off. And my daughter often asks me, Daddy, why do you wipe your gloves off? Isn't the purpose of wearing gloves so that your hands don't get dirty? I said, yes. Well, just if you were wiping your hands off, you don't want to get, the gloves are there to protect you from getting greasy. Or keep you from getting greasy or chemicals. It doesn't mean that they won't spread it like wildfire. Alright, so, I hate this thing. I hate putting it together because if you get it just right, it just slides right together, no problem. And so first thing we have to do is we have to remember everything that goes in here, so that I don't have to pull it out 100 times. Every time I get it halfway in, I have to pull it back out. Oh no! And yes, you're wondering why you got the big heavy chuck on there. Well, that's because I can hold that thing in my hand better than I can those little tiny threads, and it gives me some leverage. Alright, so we need hold on, wait a minute. Forgot this. That goes on. Alright, and the keyway is pointed up this way about 11 o'clock. So I'm going to make sure that I put this keyway, and that's the nut that Scott I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Huh?
How long is it? Like,
Well, we're not going to try to pronounce it today. But anyway. So then this goes on. Woo, we got that nut just right, Scott. It just barely clears the...
hey, I got a question.
What's your question?
Scott's last name is D-O-N or D-O-N?
I don't know, but hang on. Alright. Something's not right. Something's not lining up. Let's see if we can put this together.
Are you missing something?
Oh, I just need to see why this won't go down on the shaft.
Yeah.
It won't go down on the shaft at all. There.
So let me grab the jug before it breaks.
It's not misaligned.
You need to look the magnifier? Whoever got that for you?
Scott did.
Okay.
Yes. My light. Oops. See? But I don't know why. Where's my scale? Here it is, right here. Let me look. I'm even going to use the camera light. Nope.
Your record is the restaurant.
It's got to have a bulge in it somewhere. Nope. I don't understand why she won't go through. I really don't need that much thread. I could cut it off. Except I'd probably be cutting off the spot. This should just slide right back together. I'm trying to see if I can feel the... There we go. There's a little high spot. I'm holding the plow tight against this, and when it rides up on a high spot, it starts cutting it because it's higher than the rest. There we go. Alright, so now let's take this and clean that off and see if this will go back, see if this will go down on there like it's supposed to. There we go. Just a tiny little booger. Ah, there we go. Alright, now let's try this again. I can't do live anymore. My phone got destroyed. If you didn't see the video. No, but seriously, my phone was messed up, and so I destroyed it.
Yeah.
So I can't do live anymore. Alright, so that goes on right there. And that goes up there. Yeah. Yes. Alright, now here's the trick that I always forget. Here's the headstock bearing, or the main bearing, the front bearing. This is the back side, this is the front side. And here's the nut that tightens it up. Alright. The keyway will go through the nut, but won't go through the bearing, obviously. Sticks up. But if you put it on in the right order, it just falls right together. I always seem to put it on in the wrong order, and I have to fight it.
I'm ready to work, Daddy.
Let me turn the camera around and show y'all the chair. Hey, you bent over. She's got on her good clothes, so she's put on my coat. She's covered from nearly from head to toe.
Oh, this is Sassy. My little kitty cat.
Hold on a minute there.
Sassy.
There we go.
Ready?
Alright. Hey, where's my magnet?
Where's your magnet?
Not yo magnet.
Magnet?
I can't get the stupid woodruff key out of the box. There we go.
You need help?
I got it now.
Don't lose that.
I'm not. Where's my tiny little brass hammer?
Hey,
We made this hammer.
I thought it was mine.
I didn't. Okay, I didn't say where's my little tiny brass hammer. I said, well, maybe I did. Well, you didn't ever pay me for it.
Well, how am I supposed to pay you? I'm broke.
Whose fault is that? Go out and get you a job.
I'm only 11. I can't
I don't
yet.
care.
I can't yet.
Sell,
Lemonade. That's a job.
where's the bearing? There we go. See? Went right together.
That's a
Slid
job.
right in.
I told Mama when she gets.
I mean, right together. Ooh, buddy.
Oh, let me see.
Hold on.
Uh oh, is that gonna fit together? Oh, big.
Oh, it's also in the way. Come on. There we go.
Daddy, speaking about a job, I told Mama when she gets home when she bought the Kool-Aid, I was gonna put the sugar in it and stuff, you know, and go sell Kool-Aid. Nice, fresh, cold Kool-Aid.
Alright, now this has to go all the way up on there like that. It has to stay up there. What I want to do over here, and I don't have it right now, because I haven't found it yet, but I want to put a spring over here
Okay.
that pushes this over. Not this stupid lock ring that seems to never stay tight and comes loose. Scott, let's see, where's my scale?
Oh, right here. Wait, hold on.
No, I need it. Okay, get careful, you can wipe the letters off. Scott, I guessed at that dimension of that knob. I just randomly guessed. My thickness of my scale won't go in between it and the nut. Well, you can't get it any closer than that. Alright, it says when you first start feeling some drag. There. That's as tight as it's going. That's just the other bearing. This bearing right here, for some reason, you can see it started spinning inside of there.
Really?
Yeah, it just started spinning big time. Alright.
That's weird.
Oops, excuse me, y'all. Get y'all up there. Alright. I'm just now feeling. Let me make sure that's going to clear. It is. Alright, so now that has to go all the way up. I normally use a wrench. Yeah, here it is. This wrench works great because it'll go right down in there, pushes against. Yeah, see?
You want a hammer?
No, I'm trying to figure out why this won't go that last little bit. Alright.
I know what I'm doing after this. I already have me a project idea for my wood project.
Hold on. Hold the lathe. It's. Damn, this one's spinning too. It won't. What we need is we need to there we go. Alright. It's not tight. It's not tight at all. It won't lock in the And I don't understand why that won't go any further. This rides back. It rides out and messes the teeth up. I don't understand why that won't turn any better. Go out there and look. Well,
what do you need, my brother?
I don't know why it. What I was trying to do. Wait a minute. I know what to do.
What?
We shouldn't have to do this. There we go. There we go. It's not grabbing in that. Yeah, now, see? Yeah, now it's working great. Now I got to do is push this up. Find out why this won't go up.
I love you, Daddy.
See, that won't go up. Oh, that's hitting the boss in there. We had a problem. We had to put a spacer on. So we're having to put that on. And put a washer in here because the keyway's not cut all the way through. I keep wanting to push that straight in. That's why we couldn't get this to go over far enough. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I need to put that up there.
Hi, Sassy. You are Sass.
Yep. Sit on top of the keyway, you're fine. There we go. Ugh. Now that should pull up without. Yes! Alright, I had to buy. Where'd my tap go? I bought this, special ordered this 3/4 16 plug tap to do that nut, and never did. What it was is the nut would spin the bearing. Alright, now that'll push up there. So, but before I do that, I want to put a little bit of grease. And I'll just get it right here, just a smidgen. Well, that's too much. That's going to sling all over me. That's way too much.
Yep.
There. Just a smidge. Right down here. Where that bearing, where that washer is going to spin against that nut. This moves, the washer moves, that doesn't. Alright. Now we push it all back together. Now she's not moving. See, before what would happen is this has got the pinion on it for the planetary gear set in here. Well, only the first bushing is machined. Well, it's actually there's a bushing right here, and then there's a bushing right here, and then the pulley is broached. Well, it just wasn't broached deep enough so that it could go all the way up. I guess they've always wanted you to run a washer in there. But see, because, and also this was dragging. Alright, so now we get to put this stupid thing together. I hate this thing with a passion. I need a small, average size screwdriver. This might do it.
I think you could take away the little part out.
Yes. I used to think those multi-screwdrivers were homeowners. Real professionals didn't use that stuff.
But they come in handy.
Yeah, well, this professional does. And you can walk in a building and make an adjustment to a piece of machinery or something, and all you have to do is take that screwdriver. The last thing you want to do is tote any more than you absolutely have to. Alright, so we're going to put this on.
Not too much, it's just not necessary. But me, I tote everything.
Alright, let's.
Screwdriver yet?
I need a screwdriver, thank you.
You're welcome. You do realize I'm going to take it in and out once you've done it, right?
No. But we got to still go get the gears and stuff, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that. But anyway.
I'm ready to get the gears.
Where are they?
Over there. You took them apart, didn't you?
No, baby, the gears from Michael over in Alabama.
Oh, Michael. Michael who?
Michael Ford.
Who?
Ford.
Oh, he's the one who sent the...
Well,
He sent it?
I don't know exactly what he sent.
He sent us like a paper or something?
Oh, he sent us the paperwork on the lathe and some other stuff.
Yeah. Okay, now I remember him. I know he sent a manual.
Come on, you stupid.
What?
The hole in the body, in the through hole, isn't clearance big enough. It's just, I mean, it threads in there. So, but I want a spring here. You can put a spring in there and it'll just keep everything pushed over. Or a spring washer or a piece of spring steel or something springy. Alright, so now I'm going to take this Allen key because it fits right in there so perfectly. Push that over. Alright, then we'll turn her around.
Oh, not yet?
No, we're not done yet. You have to hold it every step of the way.
No, yeah. Okay, I'll hold my hand.
Now that'll polish in and loosen up. But if you don't start out a little bit snug, it won't do squat. Alright.
Is it done?
Ah!
Can I say yeah yet? Can I say yeah yet? We gotta take that thing apart. We gotta take that thing apart again. We have to take that thing apart again.
Unless you know a trick to get that belt in there.
Cut that belt and then just put it back together.
I don't have a link belt, or else I would. God. I told y'all every time.
It's always, can't you put the thing
It's
together?
always something, and I was just fixing to flip it down there and hook it to the motor and spin her up. But not today.
No, you have to take the thing apart. Well, I see where Mommy is. I'm gonna see where Mommy is because she's Thomas and she's getting my tacos. My tacos.
You can't just take this collar off and just slide it out. You have to loosen this nut up. You have to move it all out. Oh, we're gonna do that off camera.